think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
There's people starving in the world, which I hate.
Hello and welcome to the Sean and Simon Show with me, Simon Barnes. It's becoming quite a running joke, that.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Sean Brown, ladies.
Alright.
How's it going?
What about the men in the audience as well, you know?
Well, they're for you, mate.
Behave. You can have them. Anyway.
Well, you've just completely fobbed them off. I did it in a stylishly cool way. You were really rude about it. You can have them.
Anyway. What have we got coming up today, Sean?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual, yeah.
We've got, actually, position number 2 in my generation, which is quite exciting. So, you know, make sure you tune in next week to find out who's in number 1.
Yeah, exciting times.
Which is, you know, good stuff. We've also got, you know, the usual Sounders Out and Pressing Questions, which is a really good one. I'm really chuffed with Simon. And let's get quizzical.
Okay, so let's take it away with my song of the week. It's been an ambition of mine for a while to play. I say ambition, that's grand. But I've been wanting to play Tenacious D for a while because we're both quite big fans, aren't we?
Yep.
But thankfully, they've released a clean version of a single from their upcoming album. It's called Rise of the Phoenix, so I hope you enjoy it.
Hiya.
NSR plays the best in music variety.
Music.
And we aren't afraid to shout about it.
No, we're not.
And that was Rise of the Phoenix by Tenacious D, my song of the week.
Tune.
It was,
Enjoyed
wasn't
that.
it?
Yep.
Looking forward to the rest of the album.
So why is it your song of the week?
Well, what reason do I need, really? It's just a good song, and I'm looking forward to the new album coming out.
Good. That was good. You didn't need to say that bit at the beginning.
So yeah, nice bit of a plug for the new album.
Yeah.
Not that they need it.
My song of the week's a bit of a golden oldie.
Oh,
Not too old. It's Best of You by Foo Fighters.
It's a nice bit of continuity. Because, you know,
Why?
Dave Grohl's association with Tenacious D and Foo
I'd forgotten
Fighters.
about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an absolute tune. It reminds me of when I was like 16, so...
Most of your songs tend
I
to
know. All my song choices are just pure nostalgia for me, so...
It's a good song, though.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
I've got another confession to make.
I go to York University and I listen to the Sean and Simon Show on NSR.
And that was The Best of You by Foo Fighters.
Absolute tune.
So I think it's time for Sounders Out now, don't you reckon?
Oh, yes. I'm quite excited for this one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's a good one this week. So, do you want to explain Sounders Out?
Yeah, basically for any new listeners, we play a sound clip from TV, film, anything you like, really. And essentially, we're going to keep playing it throughout the show, random points. And by the end of the show, we'd like you to get in touch with us and let us know where the clip's from, who said it, and whoever gets it right gets a mention on the show. So,
yeah,
a lot to play for.
Do you remember the first couple of shows where the prize was a date with me and you?
That was just one show, wasn't it?
No, we carried on to the show after that as well.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Well, that went down like a lead balloon, didn't it?
I know, yeah. Well, no. Craig Talentire and Joshua Chu won.
It wasn't quite the desired result, though, was it?
We didn't quite fancy taking them on dates, so...
No.
Yeah. So this is this week's Sounders Out.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
I'll play that one more time.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
And as we say, we'll keep playing that throughout the show. So, if you recognise where it's from, get in touch. And how do they do that, Sean?
Well, you've got a variety of methods.
Stealing my line again.
You've got Facebook, Newcastle Student Radio like page, the Sean and Simon Show like page. On Twitter, you've got at Sean and Simon or at NSR Live.
Yeah, so...
Yep.
You've got no excuse, really.
No excuses.
When it's that easy.
I know, it's pretty darned easy. Shall I play the next tune?
Why not? It's Christmas.
Mary Poppins, I am not. Mary Poppins, I am not.
Looking for something different, new and exciting? Don't look anywhere else but here. NSR Live.
And that was Elevation by U2. And
Absolute
before
tune.
that, it was Lonely Boy by the Black Keys.
Mm-hmm.
So, hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah. So, we went to go see a film the other night, didn't we?
Yeah, what was that film, Sean?
That film was The Avengers.
Thank you for reminding me.
In case you'd forgotten.
I don't know how I could forget because it was such a good film. But anyway, there was an insult in that film.
There was.
And what was it?
I can't remember, but it was amazing.
Well, this is awkward because I can't remember it either.
Oh, no, seriously?
I was relying on you.
Oh, but it was really good.
Yeah. Well, we have another insult of the week. Which is one of our semi-regular features when we've got a bit of time to kill.
Yeah.
And it's a personal favourite of mine, actually. It's, "Hi, Sean. I don't believe we've met before."
Which is taken, for anybody who doesn't know, from 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's as far, because 30 Rock's your thing. I'll let you introduce it.
Well, it doesn't need a lot of explaining, really. You know, just pretend you've never met the person before.
But in an idiotic way.
Yeah.
"Hi, Sean. I don't believe we've met before."
Anyway, shall we take it away with London Calling by The Clash?
Why not?
Mary Poppins, I am not. Mary Poppins, I am not.
And if you recognise that sound clip, get in touch with us. It's our regular feature, Sound Us Out.
Sound us out.
Thank you for that, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, get in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter. And what are the handles for those, Sean?
Well, you've got Facebook, you've got the Sean and Simon Show like page or Newcastle Student Radio like page. Mm-hmm. And on Twitter, you've got at Sean and Simon or at NSR Live.
Yeah. So a variety of methods.
Nice little shout out to Kelly and Steve.
See, you do this pretty much every week, but I feel like it's a justified shout out this
week. It is,
yeah.
Kelly and Steve, they are getting married on Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey.
So congratulations.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was random.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Interesting jingle there.
Weddings have that ability to make everybody kind of feel like emotional, don't you think? And like excited at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not like a funeral sort of makes everyone emotional, but sad. A wedding's sort of like the opposite.
This is a really insightful discussion.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Funerals are sad and weddings are happy. That's what Sean's established this week.
Yeah.
He's up there with the great philosophers.
My primary school epiphanies. Yeah, so congratulations to you two for Saturday. I'm going to be there, best man and all.
Oh, you had to get that in, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I just feel like I should let everybody know that.
Just remember it's their day and not yours.
It's my day.
Anyway, let's play another song, shall we?
Mm-hmm. This. I know Simon might not approve of this.
Lindsay Lohan, nope, don't approve.
Right, but listen, right, Lindsay Lohan, it doesn't matter whether it's her singing or not, you know, because I think she's naff, but her music's really good.
How can it be naff and really good?
No, she's naff, but her music's good. But the thing is, with like artists like that who really have very little to do with the music, like people like Paris Hilton, they don't have anything to do with the songs really, other than their name. Someone else writes it, someone else produces it, someone else plays the instruments.
Is that art?
Don't get into that. We did a podcast yesterday and we had this massive fallout.
It wasn't really a massive fallout. We had a bit of an argument.
But I think this song actually might be written by her because it's all about like her dad and stuff. So
yeah, well, she could have paid someone to write about her dad.
Well, yeah, but the album's called A Little More Personal. But yeah, anyway, enjoy.
Yeah.
the best of me to stay.
The best in music variety. For students, by students. Newcastle Student Radio.
And that jingle means one thing and one thing only.
Yay!
It's my generation. I feel like that song, A Little Respect by Erasure, is a nice little link into the feature this week.
Absolute tune.
Yeah. I discovered it through the sitcom Scrubs. Mm-hmm. And coincidentally, what do we have at number 2, Sean?
At number 2, for my generation, we have JD and Turk.
Yeah, number 2 on our list of
that's
cultural
really high
icons.
up, that, isn't it?
I think it's deserved.
Why is it deserved then?
Well, I mean, we discussed this when we were originally compiling the list, and we felt like JD and Turk were the ones that made bromances cool.
Yeah, I don't remember bromance before JD and Turk.
No.
And then they were like, you know, the coolest bromance, and
yeah,
everyone sort of accepted it.
Yeah. Because I think Scrubs started to get big when I was about year 9, year 10.
Yeah.
Just when people were kind of discovering bromances in their own lives at the same time. So
it was kind of like, you know, JD and Turk were nice little role models for people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I jumped onto the Scrubs train quite late.
I did actually, about season 6.
And even the fact that like I wasn't watching it back then, Scrubs and JD and Turk still impacted my life because bromance was acceptable.
Yeah.
I kind of embraced bromance myself, so...
Yeah. And I like to feel like we have a bit of a bromance.
Yeah, to anybody listening who doesn't know what bromance is, should we just clarify?
It's... How would you define it, Sean?
It's love for your fellow man. It's in a non-sexual way, I guess. Yeah. It's just like, you know how like girls have, oh, I love you, and all this kind of stuff with each other. And guys sort of always have to have this stiff upper lip and are like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
I think it makes it acceptable for guys to be a bit more mushy with each other.
Yeah, a bit more expressive.
Yeah.
I agree.
So there was a clip, a song from Scrubs that we were going to use called Guy Love.
Yeah, great song, I love it.
Really good song, but we thought it was a little inappropriate. Some of the lyrics in that for the radio show. So
I didn't think it was, but I think you were probably right. We should stay. I mean,
considering we're on the exec, it wouldn't go down very well. So
skip that in again.
Yeah, I know. So we went with another one. Usually, I play a compilation of things from whatever we've picked for sound.
My generation.
My generation. But instead of a compilation, because to be fair, it's Scrubs. You know, there is so many great quotes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to it go on for the whole show, so I went for this, and it symbolises perfectly what JD and Turk's relationship is about.
Okay.
So enjoy it.
You see, surgical and medical interns are kind of like two rival gangs, not real gangs.
A surgeon and a doc are bound. Bleed on.
So yeah, that was a surgeon and a doc from Scrubs.
I think that perfectly symbolises what they're about.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Except for like later on in the episode where Turk completely backstabs JD and turns it into a competition, and then like they do that song again, and then Turk throws JD off a balcony or something. Yeah.
So if we were JD and Turk in this, you know, in the bromance dynamic, who would be JD and who would be Turk?
I think I'd be Turk.
Is that just because Turk's cooler?
I don't know. No, I guess. I mean, you're probably the nerdy out of the two of us.
Do you reckon?
Of course, I reckon. I wouldn't have said it if I don't reckon. You are the nerdier. Of course, you are.
So yeah. nice little song for you coming up now as we reach the end of this feature.
Mm-hmm.
It's Superman by Laszlo Bain, which is the theme tune to Scrubs.
Absolutely love this song.
We played a version of the song a couple of weeks back, didn't we?
Did.
By Ted's band.
Ages ago. It was months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was by the Blanks, but this one's the original version.
Yeah.
So yeah, enjoy it.
1, 2, 3.
I'm no Superman.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
The Avengers. That's what we call ourselves. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing. I have an army. We have a Hulk.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
Shoot to Thrill by AC/DC there, in honour of the Avengers.
Really good tune.
It's amazing, isn't it? One of my absolute favourites, actually.
Yeah. So what have we got now?
I believe it's Pressing Questions.
Dum dum.
Is that an improvised jingle, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I kind of just... It happened. I don't know why I did it, but it happened.
I can say that about a lot of your behaviour.
I really, really like this feature. It's
Yeah.
a really good one. My favourite, I think. One of, anyway.
Yeah.
It's basically where Simon poses a question, and I've got to answer it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Simple, really. The big questions of life, really.
Yeah, yeah. They're the
So-
questions that everyone should sort of have, like, in their mind.
Yeah.
And be prepared to answer it.
So far we've
whenever.
had-
So he's sort of preparing me for life.
Yeah, so far we've had What Would You Do in a Zombie Apocalypse?
Yeah.
And what was before that? I've forgotten.
I think that was the first one, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, and then what superpower would you have?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a relatively new feature. So what is it this week?
This week, if you could have 5 people
Yeah.
around to dinner, for a dinner party, who would you have?
Would I be cooking?
Yeah.
Oh, God, so that's a lot of pressure then.
Obviously, you'd have all the food kind of prepared
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
You know, you'd have some nice wine or some nice beers or something,
Yeah.
you know. It'd be a nice, pleasant evening with 5 people of your choice, dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of people. Well, I'll tell you what, let's play a song whilst I think of the answer. And
Okay.
then I'll get back to you with that.
And we can also get the listeners involved as well. During the song, if you want to tell us who you would have to your fantasy dinner party,
Not
get
in
in
that
touch.
way. Not in that way.
What do you mean not in?
Doesn't matter.
Someone once told me I just wanna be happy.
That was Happy by Leona Lewis. And if you've just joined us, Sean had the duration of that song to figure out who he would invite to his
It was tough.
fantasy dinner party. So, what answer did you come up with then, Sean?
First of all, people at home have been getting involved. Tom Smith, he was a guy I knew at sixth form, absolute legend. He said he would want H.P. Lovecraft and Alan Moore.
Okay.
That'd be quite interesting.
That'd be really cool.
But I think I would have to go with, first of all, Eminem.
Okay, yeah.
But I think he'd bring everybody down a bit because, you know, he's a bit moody.
Yeah.
But I'd just love to meet him. Right? So then to lighten the mood up a bit, I'd have James Corden.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see how they got on. Right?
Yeah.
And then I'd like Carl Pilkington there. Carl Pilkington just to observe and watch, and I'd love to know like how he thought the meal was going.
Yeah.
And that.
He'd be honest with you if you think
he
was
would,
rubbish.
yeah, he would. I'd have Will Ferrell as
Yeah.
well. I'd just love to meet him. And Boris Johnson.
Okay.
So I think that would be the best dinner party ever.
I'm not sure that's a great mix though. 'Cause
Why?
I don't know.
suppose it's quite comedy heavy, isn't it?
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just having Eminem in there with Will Ferrell. I'm not sure they...
I think it would go down really, really weird. It'd be weird, which would be amazing. I think it would draw the best out of them all.
Yeah. You see, my problem is I've got a lot of people that I want to have round to dinner.
Yeah.
Like Ricky Gervais, Tina Fey, Roger Moore, Shakespeare, whoever. But they're not necessarily a good mix. You know, I think while I would love to have dinner with Tina Fey and Roger Moore, I don't think they'd get along.
I think they'd get on fine.
Really?
Yeah, I think they'd be dynamite together. Definitely.
I feel like I have a number of kind of like fantasy dinner parties.
Who was it we were talking about should be a couple with Roger Moore? Is Roger Moore and Nigella, wasn't it?
Nigella Lawson.
Yeah.
It would be the perfect child if they had a baby. His charm and her good looks.
Yeah. Who would you have?
I don't know. I feel like I'd have a comedy, that kind of dinner party with Ricky Gervais and Tina Fey. That kind of
I'd be nervous about having Ricky Gervais around.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be worried he'd like destroy it, like, because he's a bit unpredictable, isn't he?
And then I'd have like a classy dinner party with Roger Moore.
Yeah, hang on, you can't have two. You didn't give me that option.
No, but this is like saying I can't physically narrow it down. And then maybe I'd have like one with all my literary heroes, like Shakespeare, Seamus Heaney, you know.
You see, I've gone with a political hero of mine, Boris Johnson, Bojo. So I've kind of had to make sacrifices there.
Yeah. So I think maybe Seamus Heaney and Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Tina Fey, Ricky Gervais, and have I said Roger Moore?
I can't remember. I thought it was implied anyway.
No, yeah. Well, that's 4. And then who else would I have? I don't know.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this list in my wallet all the time.
Okay.
And then if...
Just in case you meet Boris Johnson on the street.
No. Just so I can say to people, if anybody ever asks me, who would you have at your... who would you have at your fantasy dinner party?
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I'd whip the list out and go, yes, I've got this sorted. Thanks to pressing questions on the Sean and Simon Show.
Anyway, shall we play another song?
Yes, we shall.
Okay.
We shall.
What a wonderful world this would be.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
Quiz.
And that jingle means one thing and one thing only.
Dum dum dum.
It's time for our regular feature. Let's get quizzical.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to introduce it?
Might as well, yeah. Essentially, we take it in turns to ask each other 3 questions, and whoever gets the most answers right wins.
Yeah.
Basically.
Uh-huh.
And since we did JD and Turk for My Generation this week, we thought sitcoms would be an appropriate theme.
Yeah. So, I wasn't looking at the questions, don't worry. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So, Simon Barnes.
Yep. First question. Shoot.
In Arrested Development,
yeah,
what is the song called that Job performs to?
Pretty easy question, I reckon.
That is an easy one.
The Final Countdown.
By who?
I don't know by who.
Oh, you've got to give me...
No, you didn't say that. You did not say I had to name the artist.
That's lame. Okay. Alright then, I suppose I've got to give you that, but it's by Europe. So.
Where's my correct answer jingle?
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed about that.
Well, that's your fault, and no one else's.
Okay. The next question. What is Dr. Cox's full name?
Percival Ulysses Cox.
No! No! I'm good! No! Oh, what?
I looked this up while I was looking for your questions, you see.
Oh, you didn't, did you? It's always the danger. It's always the danger about doing the same topic.
That's true.
Okay. Oh, as if you've got 2 right. That's so unfair.
I've got to make it a hat trick.
Okay. In the show 30 Rock,
yeah,
which actor had to be convinced by NBC to play their character?
I'm not sure about this one, but I think it might be Tracy Morgan.
Right.
Is that right?
Is that your final answer?
Well, no, I've got 3 guesses, haven't I?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Is that right?
No, that's wrong.
Okay, Alec Baldwin.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. He says it's the best thing he's ever done.
Yeah, but... Well, yeah, he says that now. He might not have thought that before the show started.
That's alright.
Okay, well, it wasn't
One more guess.
The guy who plays Kenneth.
No. It was Tina Fey.
Was it?
Yeah, she originally wrote the script for her not to be in it, and then NBC had to convince her to play her role.
Oh, I feel like I should have known that.
You should have known that.
Yeah, since she's going to my fantasy dinner party, I feel like I should know these things.
Well, yeah, well done.
Yeah.
You got 2 out of 3 there.
Sound a bit bitter there, Sean.
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed.
I
have no one to blame but myself.
No.
For making them too easy. So yeah, we're gonna play a song and then come straight in with my questions.
Yeah.
Quiz.
I really hope the mics weren't on during that song, considering how much we were singing.
We were going for it a bit, weren't we?
We were. So, at the end of the last round of Let's Get Quizzical, Sean asked me 3 questions, 2 of which I got right. I feel like I should have got all 3 right, but I'm happy with 2.
Well, you always win, so I'm glad you got one of them wrong, at least.
So, it's now my turn to ask Sean 3 questions. So, Sean, which animated sitcom was originally conceived as a show named Larry and Steve?
Larry and Steve?
Yeah.
Which
animated sitcom?
Say it again?
Which animated sitcom was first created as a show called Larry and Steve?
Are Larry and Steve still characters?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
But the creator of the show basically created Larry and Steve while he was at university.
Right.
And it then evolved into this sitcom as we know it today.
I've got 3 guesses, right?
Okay.
Is it still animated?
It's still animated, yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm gonna have to rush it, Sean.
Okay, Beavis and Butthead?
Nope.
South Park?
Nope.
Oh dear. Family Guy.
Well done.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
that was complete
on.
guess. Complete guess.
Arrested Development.
Mm-hmm.
Which 2 lead characters were originally intended to be supporting characters until they decided they were too good to be the supporting characters, basically.
Tobias.
Yeah.
Tobias Funke.
Yeah.
And Buster.
No.
Job.
One more guess. No. George Senior.
Oh, right.
So,
okay.
unfortunately, you don't get that one right.
Okay.
And the creator of Scrubs, Bill Lawrence, is married to the actress who plays which character?
I do know this.
Okay.
But I forgot her name.
You just have to name the character.
Jordan, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah!
And the name of the actress is Krista Miller.
Yeah, she's really, really hot.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not convinced. She's a bit too scary for my liking.
She's not scary.
She is.
She's incredible. Seriously, like, incredible. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So, we drew.
Yeah, we did.
I'm dead chuffed we drew.
I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, of course you're disappointed, but we drew. This is like the first time ever we've drawn.
Yeah.
Or drawed. Is it drawed? No, it's drawn, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't really mind. We all know what you're trying to say, so let's just play the next song, shall we?
Yeah.
Born to Try by Delta Goodrum.
Tune.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
I was born to try.
Looking for something different, new and exciting? Don't look anywhere else but here. NSR Live.
NSR Live.
You actually did sound a little bit like the jingle there.
No, I didn't.
Well, we're reaching the end of the show now, which is very, very sad.
Ham. You get that. You get that.
No one else in the world, well, no one else that's listening probably gets that.
In jokes.
Yeah.
It's bad. We shouldn't be doing it. We're going to play Sound Us Out one more time.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
And unfortunately, we've had a couple of entrances today, but no one's got it right. We got one entry that thought it could have been Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins.
That's majorly embarrassing for them.
Yeah, so...
We're not going to tell you who it is because it's just too bad.
But whoever it is, shame on you.
Yep.
And because no one's got it right, we're going to keep it open until next week. So if anyone gets it right in the meantime, you know, you've still got a chance to win a mention on the show. So let's play one last song, and it's goodbye from me.
Hang on. We'll have one more song after this.
Oh, right. Is it?
Yeah, you're wanting to go too early, mate. You know.
Wow,
Chill
I feel
your beans.
unprofessional.
Chill your beans. Chill your beans.
Okay, we'll play the song.
Chillax.
I'm embarrassed now.
Don't be.
Mary Poppins, I am not.
And that was Let the Flames Begin by Paramore there.
Love it.
Yeah, good song. And it actually is the end of the song now.
Yeah, end of the show.
End of the show.
What's wrong with you today?
I don't know.
Good grief, man. Come on, get it together.
So, anyway, before I make any more of a fool of myself, I've been Simon.
I've been Sean, and you've been great.
See you next week.
The Decepticons listen to the Sean and Simon Show.
Now the pain we all feel at this dreadful loss reminds me and reminds us that while we may come from different places and speak in different tongues, our hearts beat as one.